I'm Candice, and today in episode 3, we're talking about something that might seem small but has a huge impact on how teams function: job titles. That's simple. Job titles. Let me start with this. I'd never worked somewhere before where job titles meant so little. Every job I've been at, that's your identity essentially within the workplace. It completely threw me because most of my career, a title told you something. It gave people clarity, it helped others know who to go to, it gave you a sense of identity at work: manager, team leader, business analyst, customer service representative, whatever it was, it meant something. But in this particular organization, I quickly realized titles didn't reflect what people actually did. And I wasn't the only one who noticed. I started asking around outside of work though, because I did wonder if it was just me, maybe this is normal. But most people said it was quite strange. I only came across one person that said they had the same thing in their workplace, but they were very industry specific. I remember needing to understand how one of our business applications worked. Naturally, I went to the person titled business analyst, right? I was expecting documentation, a process map, some insight of the current state of how everything's connected. Instead, I got a blank book. Although he knew what one was and he knew what to do with it, he just hadn't done one, nor was he willing to do one. It turned out their role had nothing to do with systems or processes with what they were currently doing. They were basically doing help desk, inventory support, and what else was needed at the time. No one ever updated their title. In the end, we outsourced the work that was required. We needed a requirement document. We spent a ridiculous amount of money on another company to do this, but we had someone for this role in house that could have done it. Just not the right responsibility attached to it. Later during a business trip, someone said to me, "Your title doesn't matter, it's your job description that counts." And while I get that sentiment, I don't fully agree. Because let's be honest, most of us aren't walking around with our job titles and our job descriptions in our hand. We often go by the job title. We make assumptions based on them, we ask for help based on them, we plan our careers around them. Before I started this job, I've even asked my title to be changed. I was hoping to do more in that digital transformation work because that's where my background was and where I wanted my career to head. But I did very little than what my title insinuated. Although I still did some transformation, it wasn't as big of a part of that job as I would have hoped for. And eventually, I realized the issue wasn't that the title didn't matter, it was that no one in the organization had any intention of aligning titles with actual functions. That's when it really clicked for me. When roles aren't clear, everything gets harder. People don't know who they're responsible for. Leaders struggle to delegate. New staff don't know who does what or who to go to. And team culture suffers because identity and accountability gets blurred. Now, yes, in a small business, people wear multiple hats. That's often unavoidable. But in medium or large organizations, clarity should never be an option. If we want people to succeed, we need to start by being clear about what their role actually is and give them a title that reflects it. It's not about ego, it's not about identity, it's about expectations, and ultimately, it's about trust. So if you found yourself in a role where the title didn't match the work, you're not alone. And if you're a leader, and it might be time to ask yourself, do my team's job titles reflect the reality of what they do? Am I unintentionally setting them up to fail? Clarity isn't just a nice to have, it's an essential. Thanks for watching. If this resonates with you, subscribe for more real talk on leadership, team culture, and practical transformation. I have my article linked to this topic in the comments below. And if you've got a job title horror story, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Let's make work better together. Let's do it the clear pathway.